Smith and David Aldridge is joining us from the sideline. DA, it's all yours.
Hey, Kevin. Now, the Timberwolves last season made the playoffs for just the second time in 18 seasons. All-star Karl Anthony Towns.
I hope they are, and I hope he is. He's a terrific all-star. Trending well for sure, Dave. Thanks. So the Timberwolves win the tip. Here are the starters for Los Angeles. The wing pairing, George and Leonard. Post tandem for him, Morris and Zubac. And it's Jackson in at the 1. Now here's McDaniels. Towns for 3. It's rebounded by Leonard.
And Kawhi Leonard with multiple finals MVPs, putting him in elite company.
GA, not many guys have done it ever. The only other current players, KD and LeBron. That should tell you just how special the Claw is.
And so the Los Angeles Clippers get the first points of the ballgame. Pass to Edwards. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. And here's Los Angeles. It's a three-point game. Jackson against Russell. Jackson kicks to Zubac. Out to Morris. Latre. And again, Los Angeles with the triple.
Good vision, good decision by Reggie. Pushing for a better shot, finds an open man.
The kick out to Towns. And right away, they match it with a three-pointer of their own.
Both teams running perimeter-oriented plays that are working.
How often do we see this these days? Clubs answering each other from range.
Now here's Leonard. Morris passes to Leonard. Outside for Jackson. Shot clock at 5. The Clippers need to get off a shot. Zubac. Rudy Gobert with the rebound. For Minnesota, they've gone 1 of 3 from the field to start this one so far. McDaniels passes to Edwards. Takes the 3. The shot by McDaniels, no good. The Clippers have gone 2 of 3 here to start out the game. Leonard with the ball. He's picked up by Russell. Here's Leonard. Morris outside. Goes up from the top of the key. And that one is off. And Minnesota will come the other way. Baseline J on the way. And Russell gets it to go on the assist by Towns.
Cognizant of the entire court. Russell aware of where the defenders are and really does a great job creating opportunities.
And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Anthony Edwards. That's his first foul. Just over 2.5 minutes played here so far in the first quarter. Jackson from long range.
And nice hustle by Russell, trying to make himself into more of a two-way player.
Paul George with the steal. Leonard on the wing. And Kawhi Leonard with the slam.
Excellent on both ends of that play.
Yeah, the steal was sharp, but the slam topped it off.
Turning defense into offense. Every coach talks about it. Perfect example right there.
And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
And last year, Minnesota had a tough end to their season. In their 10th playoff appearance, they made their 9th first-round exit.
That one misses. I don't think the Timberwolves, Greg, plan on letting their playoff statistics discourage them at all.
And that's kind of the beauty of this squad. They're out to make new franchise history, not focusing on the past, just keep evolving as a team.
And first quarter, we're about 3.5 minutes in. Jackson down low. Russell's there. Jackson gets the bucket.
That is a powerful point guard right there. Reggie converting against very tight defense.
Over to the left wing. Towns dishes to Gobert. Inside, stolen by Jackson. And pushing it up, here's the Clippers. Good ball movement here by the Clippers. Zubac against Towns. Leonard, the pass to Zubats. Outside for Jackson. Shot clock at 3. Left side, Leonard. Fires the 3. Doesn't go that time. Timberwolves go the other way with it. Outside, Edwards. To the paint. Here's Gobert. And finished off by Gobert.
This is why Gobert shoots a high percentage. He understands how to carve out room inside and finish.
The drive by Jackson. The 3 from George. Rebounded by the Timberwolves. 23 seconds left in the first quarter. McDaniels with the ball. Leonard's there. Towns, no luck. Edwards against Morris. Outside, George. From deep three-point range. The shot, no good. And still a close game as the first quarter comes to a close. Clippers lead by 3. And we'll get it going. And it's been a pretty even game here after one quarter of play. And before we move on, what do you guys think about what we've seen so far from the Clippers?
Throughout that first, they just were aggressive on the defensive end, showing active hands.
And they took advantage of some careless ball handling, some careless passing. You have to be more careful around these guys.
Here are the 5 the Clippers have to start the second. The wing pairing, George and Leonard. Post tandem for him, Morris and Zubats. And it's Jackson in at the point. Gobert with a screen on George. Gobert, no good.
I'll tell you what, I think he thought that was going in. I sure did.
And George kicks to Jackson. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Clippers will retain possession. And here is Los Angeles now. They lead by 6, their biggest margin. George passes to Zubats. 6 on the shot clock. Jackson finds Zubats. And the wide open shot from Morris. You look at the current stars in the league, Steve, and team compositions, it seems like the big man is truly bad. Is it because he can do more things than just play down low?
Definitely, Kevin. They can dominate with their size, with rebounding and manning the paint offensively and defensively. But then now you have guys that can get out, start the break, finish the break, and knock down threes. Able to switch gears at a moment's notice. Jackson beating his man off the dribble.
Out left to the wing. Here's McDaniels. Kept alive, Minnesota. Outside, Towns. Passes it to Edwards. Back to Russell. A kick out to Towns. The three-pointer, no good.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the 3. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
Here's George. Zubats trying to break loose. George, no good. And so it's Russell with it. He brings it up for Minnesota. They trail by 6. Pass to Gobert. Towns for 3. It's hauled in by Zubats. Zubats has got his 4th rebound in this one. Smitty, expectations have been so high for this Clippers team in recent seasons with the addition of Kawhi and the addition of Paul George and the other great parts around him.
They've got a lot of terrific players, Kevin. On paper, they look playoff ready. So those expectations aren't so misplaced.
Here's Towns, and Towns throws it down.
And that's just too easy for Towns. You allow him to get that deep in the paint, and he's going to punish you.
And stolen by Russell. And here's the fast break. Russell leading the way. And the shot goes down. Now just a 2-point Clipper lead.
And his competitiveness showing through. That's an aggressive finish.
He is just unwilling to settle. He gets right to the rim and makes sure they come away with points.
Outside for Jackson. For 3. Can't hit that one. And it's the Timberwolves taking it the other way. Edwards inside. Guarded by Jackson. to Russell. The pass to McDaniels. 6 to shoot. A fader. Misses off the left iron.
The defense was begging him to take that shot, and he took the bait, but you can't blame him.
Morris with the ball. Picked up by Edwards. Jackson has the open look. Knocks down the 3 ball. Jackson's got 7 points in the game.
Looking at Reggie's motion, it's a little bit of a push shot, but able to get it to go.
Oh, the lob to Gobert. And the rejection by Zubats. George against Edwards. Jackson dishes to George. Back to Jackson. Now Morris. He dishes it to George. And it's McDaniels with the rebound. McDaniels got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Edwards kicks to McDaniels. Back to Edwards. Russell with a wide open look. Drills the 3-pointer. He has 7.
And showing he can make plays for others. Edwards moving it with conviction.
Jackson passes to George. It's good. The assist this time from Jackson. And the Clippers lead by 5.
Both teams running perimeter-oriented plays that are working.
How often do we see this these days? Clubs answering each other from range.
So that'll be it for the first half. Fairly even battle underway in this one. I thank you, David.
16, the Clippers, 21.
And in that first half, we saw a pretty tight battle. We'll soon find out what sort of adjustments were discussed during the half. One of the stories here, Reggie Jackson getting it done today.
Yeah, it's been a great performance from him, really staying focused on quality shots.
And many of those quality shots have been jumpers. A very high percentage of those in the first half.
We've got Naz Reid. Anderson is out there with Taurean Prince. And it's McLaughlin in at the point. That's Chris Finch's 5 as we get into the second half. Spins. Noel passes to McLaughlin. This is to Prince. Stolen by George. To the inside. Jackson. Out to Morris. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. It goes on Taurean Prince.
Such a versatile. Offensive threat. Morris draws his fair share of fouls.
This is his first free throw of the game. And that one misses. The Timberwolves secured a spot in the playoffs last season, Greg, and we enjoyed it after they got that emotional win in the play-in game in the Twin Cities over the Clippers. What a night.
And Kevin, you could tell it meant a lot to the players. This is a team that has struggled for so long, and by getting to the playoffs, this is a step in the right direction.
And the whistle blows. It's going to be on John Wall. That's his first foul.
First team foul.
Here's McLaughlin, covered by Wall. Shot is good in the Los Angeles leads. Cut down now to just 5 in the bucket from Noel.
Off and running right out the bat here to start the second half.
Batum passes to Wall. Pass to Powell. 5 to shoot. It's hauled in by Noel. The Timberwolves shooting at a decent 44% clip here. To the middle, and now the Timberwolves on the break. And McLaughlin gets it to go.
And giving up some inches inside, but makes up for it with an aggressive style.
And that takes skill and the ability to make adjustments as you're going up.
Wall attacking. It's deflected. Prince outside. 2 minutes gone in this third quarter now. Anderson passes to Reed. Beautiful dish, and the layup goes down.
The playmaking ability of Kyle Anderson combines great floor vision with his height and feel.
Here's Wall. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
For decades, the Clippers were almost directionless, but they found their place in the NBA, becoming a franchise that competes in the West.
And the West, we know, is very difficult. But, Steve, for the Clippers, how much of their success is tied to their identity?
Kevin, a lot of it. They become a hard-nosed team, hanging their hat on defense, playing together, making opponents earn everything they get.
And guys, the D has to show a little more fight on the interior than they did on that trip.
Outside, Wall. And here is Morris. Out to the right wing. Stolen by Anderson. Now, here's Reed. Kennard covering. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
And with the offense getting right to the rim, at least they saved the layup.
The Timberwolves have not yet made a free throw in the game. 0 of 2 so far.
Taking 2 shots.
And the first one at the line is good. And so he hits both. Second half of play, and we're 3 minutes into the third here. And Wall kicks to Kennard. No good. They had a chance to end the run there.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
Morris against Anderson. Prince in the corner. To the left wing. It's Prince on the wing. Another miss by Minnesota. Clippers trail by 3. Right side, Batum. It's good. Batum's got his first basket.
With a high basketball IQ and improving playmaking abilities, Luke's growing as a distributor.
And the NBA has favored three-point shooting here as of late,
which has made players like Luke Kennard very valuable in the process, GA. The lefty stroke of Kennard is a thing of beauty, and he shoots the 3 ball with such confidence.
And Batum kicks the foul. Back to Batum. Minnesota with the rebound. 51 seconds left in the third quarter. Fires from deep. Here's Powell. Banked in off the glass. And the Clippers lead by 1.
Look at the reach and vertical by Norman Powell. Extends the possession. Tough break for the defense there.
Back to Prince. Hits the 3-point bomb. Prince has got himself on the board with 3 there.
Attacking the defense with the pass. Don't need to be a hero.
Shot and game clock separated by 5. Morris kicks to Kennard. Pass to Powell. Back to Kennard. Clippers moving the ball around. Batum with another miss.
Everything worked except for the outcome. You want him to shoot that every time.
Prince finds Reed. Lays it up and banks it in. Reed's got the lead up to 4 now for Minnesota.
Look at the unselfishness by Prince. Doesn't have what he wants. Keep the ball moving.
The third quarter comes to a close. Timberwolves ahead as they end the third. And it's been a very competitive game so far as we get rolling here in quarter number 4. Minnesota leading by 4. And on the floor for the Clippers here in the fourth, the wing pairing, George and Leonard. Post tandem for him, Morris and Zubac. And it's Jackson in at the guard position. And Anderson gets it to go.
Wow, Anderson still has that little hit. In his jumper, but nice work off the catch and shoot.
Here's Jackson. Leonard with no one around. No good on the three. And it's Anderson with the ball for Minnesota. Down low, Leonard with the steal. Here's Jackson, and Jackson throws it down hard.
You see, that is just rude. Kawhi picks it, triggers the fast break. See ya.
To McLaughlin. Prince against Leonard. There's the pass to Noel. Now here's Prince. Tight defense on him. Clippers trail by 5. On the wing, George. So the wing on the left. Morris with the ball. Guarded now by Prince. Shot clock at 6. Jackson down low. That one is good again. He's 6 for 8 from the floor with the basket.
And you're seeing it with Jackson tonight. When he gets in a real rhythm, man, he can light up the scoreboard.
Noel passes to Reed out to the right wing. To the middle, Paul George with the steal. Inside. Zubac, no good. Leonard dishes to Morris. Back to Leonard to tie it up. Reed with the rebound.
And you know they wanted that one to go down.
They could have tied it up. That was a huge opportunity they missed.
Poke loose. Leonard with the steal. The block. They get it back.
And here we go, guys. This possession could make or break them right here.
Anderson with the ball. George picks him up. A nice shot by Anderson. And look at how the hustle game has been going for Minnesota.
It's easy for me. Look at their defensive effort all game. The block total shows their commitment to contesting shots.
And you also have to applaud how they've been able to create turnovers and then convert those on the offensive end.
Noel passes to Anderson. Here's Noel, defended by George.
2 minutes.
Clock at 6. To the inside. It's stolen by Morris. And an intentional foul right there.
Yeah, not sure what that was about. I mean, talk about a brain cramp.
A new lineup here for the Timberwolves.
Substitution on the court.
Out to Morris. From deep. And again, no good by the Clippers.
Low percentage shot from long range. Terrible decision, especially when you still have a chance to win this.
Russell. It's good on the putback. Russell's got the lead up to 7 now for Minnesota.
And those second chance points really become almost like bonus points when you can get them.
Out to Morris. Here's the triple. It's good. The assist this time from Jackson.
Important points from Morris. And when he's feeling it, he'll step up and take control.
Russell dishes to Edwards. And he banks in the layup. Edwards got his first 2 points.
And he is built to be the man for this team. Edwards answering the bell and executing. Leonard
kicks to Jackson. It's George on the wing. Edwards defending. It's good. And now they trail by just 4.
No moment is ever too big for Paul George. He remains confident in the clutch.
The kick out to Town. Buries it from three-point range.
We're in total command of this game with time starting to run out.
Reason why they've tightened up the vice grip a little more each time up the floor. We'll see if they can close this one out.
Russell passes to Gobert. Towns in the corner. Kicks it to McDaniels. 5 on the clock. The Timberwolves need to get a shot off here. Edwards. Rebound by the Clippers. Leonard with the ball. Stolen by McDaniels. And so Minnesota takes the win. They didn't make it easy on themselves or their fans. But in the end,
Sports. And looking at both of these teams, Richard, both great passing squads, two of the better assist teams in the NBA.
This is how basketball was intended to be played. A team offense, making the extra pass, moving the ball. This is the type of basketball that basketball people love to watch.
Yeah, it's a beautiful brand of ball for sure. Just a joy to watch. The starters for the Memphis Grizzlies. Brooks and Jackson, the defensive forward pair. Morant and Bain in the backcourt together. And it's Adams in at the 5, down low. Outside Bain. Outside Morant. Memphis needs to get off a shot. Clock at 2 from deep. Bain. Nice start for him, sinking his first shot.
Defensively, you have to stay connected to him on the perimeter.
Outside Edwards. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting. That's on Steven Adams.
When it comes to the Grizzlies, a lot of this season is about erasing the memory of their playoff loss last year. It was a disappointing end to their season.
And he's good on the second. But with Memphis's 2021-2022 season, it still has to be considered a success, right?
Yeah, I think it was a successful season, but as a whole, this young team, they won their division, but the hopes were so much higher going into the postseason than just the second round.
Doubled by Jackson. Russell finds Towns. The putback, controls the rebound and the putback.
I always love the hard work on the glass. Just great activity.
Outside Morant. Oh, and makes it with the kiss.
So creative with the ball in his hands. Morant is adept at creating offenses for himself.
Gobert with a screen on Bane. And here's Edwards outside. The Grizzlies pull it in. On the wing, Bane, guarded by Edwards. Outside Bane. Ooh, Gobert with a steal. It's Edwards on the wing, guarded by Bane. And Edwards slams it in.
And that's what happens when you don't take care of the ball.
Hey, that makes the turnover hurt even more.
We know mistakes lead to breaks. That's just textbook right there.
Now here's Morant. Pass to Bane. Back to Morant. 6 to shoot. And then Morant with the dunk.
Oh, he's got some hops. Morant, this man loves to attack the rim whenever he gets the chance. And when I mean any chance, I mean any chance.
Edwards finds Russell. McDaniels against Brooks. Outside Edwards. Outside for Russell. Back to Towns.
2 minutes remaining in the first.
The rebound by Jackson.
I thought he had that all sewn up, but somehow the defense just threw him off.
The son of an NBA player, Jaren Jackson Jr. I actually played a bit with his dad, Jaren Sr. in Orlando back in the early 2000s, which means I'm old.
Now here's Morant. Jackson left side. Chance there to take the lead, but a miss. Minnesota has gone 0 for 2 from outside. Gobert with it, guarded by Morant. Oh, and Gobert powers it home.
With incredible agility and reflexes, Gobert excels above the rim.
And the Jacksons just the latest father-son NBA duo. Lots of great ones there, Grant.
So true, B.A. The Curry family might be the best ever. The Berries, including our own colleague Brent. The Thompsons with Clay in the league currently. Just some incredible NBA families to admire.
Now here's Edwards. He's got 5. Out of bounds. It'll be Memphis's ball. Here's Morant. 52 seconds left in the opening quarter. Kicks it out to Jackson. Driving inside, and Jackson gets double teamed. Bane, the pass to Morant. Shot clock at 6. Adams with the ball. Oh, it's stolen by Towns. It's Edwards on the wing. Pass to McDaniels. Now here's Towns. Outside for Russell. It's Edwards on the wing. Just 5 to shoot. Oh, they get a hand on it. Out left to the wing. From deep, Morant. And it's rebounded by Karl Anthony Towns. The kick out to Edwards. Here's Gobert. No good on the buzzer beater. 1 quarter in the books. And it's been a close one. Grizzlies out in front, up 1. We've got more in store for you right after this. And if you're just joining us, it's been a pretty even game through the first quarter. And looking at what we've seen from the Grizzlies, what do you think, guys?
Well, it seems like they went in looking to do damage from long range, and they faced little resistance.
Their points came almost exclusively from beyond the arc, and as this game continues, that should open up the floor for the rest of their offense.
Towns and Gobert, the towering big men at the 4 and the 5. Filling in the wings, Edwards and McDaniels. And it's Russell in at the point. That's the 5 to begin the second quarter for the T-Wolves. Now here's Edwards. To the left side wing. Here's Towns. They get it again. Gobert passes to Russell. Outside Edwards. There's the triple. Again, the miss by Edwards.
Given his range, you'd expect him to capitalize on that opening. You know, last year was all about forward progress for the Timberwolves, recording their second winning season since 2005, getting on track for future success.
And it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by Jackson. The Timberwolves trail. So what do you think the keys are that could help Minnesota continue to grow over last year?
Well, you know, there's always room for guys to improve their game, but I think it's really the intangibles, building trust amongst players and becoming a more mature team.
Now here's Edwards. He's got 5. Releases. Edwards can't get that one to fall.
The defender takes away his space and any chance of him making that shot.
Pass to Adams. Jackson with it. Russell covering. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws. In 2013, Steven Adams was selected 12th overall by OKC, the first rounder born in New Zealand.
Yeah, B.A. Well, I mean, Adams is blazing a new trail. An example for kids in his home island of New Zealand. You, too, can become an NBA player.
Well, Grant, every team is looking for that perfect 5 on the floor, that magical lineup. In your mind, is that synonymous with small ball?
I think it is, B.A. I mean, having players that can play small, can switch on defense, obviously play multiple positions on the offensive end. It's just a combination, when executed properly, could be a nightmare for the opponent.
Edwards can't hit. Memphis has gone 3 of 6 from deep so far. Morant, the pass to Bane. Brooks outside. Back to Morant. Outside Bane. Jacks up a 3. The rebound by the Timberwolves.
Yeah, and the defense has really got to tighten up on him. I mean, he's just too dangerous from the three-point line.
Here's Gobert. And Gobert with the stuff.
Good decision-making. Scopes the situation, puts the pass right on the mark.
Jackson outside. Fires the 3. Stolen by Russell. Towns against Jackson. The kick out to Edwards. Pass to Towns. McDaniels with it. Checked by Brooks.
2 minutes remaining in the half. 2 minutes.
Just 4 to shoot. Towns passes to Gobert. Out of bounds. It'll be Grizzlies ball. Memphis leading. 1:49 left in the first half. Morant, the pass to Bane. Brooks outside. 5 on the clock. Pass to Adams. Towns with a rebound. The Timberwolves have gotten just 2 of 6 field goals to go in the second. And it's flushed down. A nice jam. 1:19 left in the first half. The Grizzlies have gotten only 1 of 4 shots to go in. Here's Morant. It's blocked by Gobert.
A rangy defender with great defensive timing. I mean, why do you think they call Gobert the Stifle Tower?
Uneasy, too, on the layup. Now it's a 3-point Timberwolves lead.
Great teamwork on that drive. Punctuated by a strong finish.
Yeah, that's nice execution, running with purpose and creating an easy scoring opportunity off the break.
For your Timberwolves,
Up top, Morant. He's got 7. Their offense stone cold. Another miss there. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line.
And look at Adams keeping his composure. He doubles down on his inside shot and wins a trip to the charity stripe.
2 shots.
He hits the second from the line. For Minnesota, they've got 4 of 8 shots to drop in the second. Payne against Edwards. There's 37 seconds left in the first half of this one. Pass to Towns. 5 to shoot. Driving in. Here's McDaniels. The shot no good. Now Memphis takes it the other way. Outside Morant. Outside for Brooks. Now Jackson. The drive by Brooks. And he'll draw the foul. He'll head to the line for 2.
Second personal foul. Third team foul. At the line for the Grizzlies.
Free throw dropped for Brooks.
Taking 2 shots.
No good on the second free throw. Outside Edwards. Pass to Gobert. Here's Towns. Back to Edwards. And so a close game as we wrap up the first half of play. Timberwolves ahead. Thanks very much, Allie.
17. The Grizzlies. 16.
And we're halfway through this one. Plenty of basketball left in a game that's been a fairly even one. Memphis trailing here. Getting underway in the second half. Here's the 5 for Taylor Jenkins. They've got Tyus Jones. He's out there with John Conchar. Brandon Clark out there with Danny Green. And it's Williams in at the power forward position. Now here's Reed. Outside Anderson. To the right side. Shot clock at 5. Back to Prince. And it's blocked by Clark.
And that is an absolute heartbreaker of a turnover. In a close game like this, that might be enough to impact how it ends.
Now Jones. Pass to Clark. Green up top. Fires for 3. Connects from downtown. Here in the second half, these teams still neck and neck.
I really like how each team is matching the other's intensity.
Anderson against Williams. Here's Prince. Counted.
That lack of defensive intensity is not going to stop a player of his caliber from scoring.
Outside Jones. Rebounded by the Timberwolves. Anderson drives. And blocked. That one goes careening off the glass. Left side, Green. Back to Jones. Pass to Conchar. Launches it. No good on the shot. And Minnesota the other way with it now. Here's Noel. Anderson inside, working on Williams. Here's McLaughlin, defended by Jones. 4 on the clock. Noel. Rebounded by Green.
Couldn't quite line that one up. Just got to shake it off and move on to the next one.
Jones drives in. Off with the layup. For Minnesota, they've gotten only 1 of 4 shots to fall in the second half. Over to the left wing. Back to Anderson. Some solid defense from Williams. Memphis has gone 1 of 2 shooting from the perimeter since halftime.
Something Kyle Anderson does well is put pressure on the ball. Not what you expect from bigger guys, but he's got good instincts and fine steals.
First personal foul. First team foul.
A little over 2.5 minutes off the clock in this final half of play. Here's Williams. On the wing, Jones. Pass to Conchar. The three is up. Ooh, the Grizzlies with another miss. Timberwolves shooting around 41%. His ability to snatch the ball has even helped him secure a record, Richard.
Yeah, back in 2021, Kyle set the single-game playoff record for the Grizzlies with 6 steals. It was an impressive defensive effort for him, and trust me, he knows how to use his size and length very well.
Now here's Williams. Still getting warmed up offensively. No buckets yet in the game from him. A minute 39 left in the third quarter. Kicks it out to Anderson. Pass to Reed. Clock at 6. Here's Noel. Kicks it out to Anderson. For the lead. And they force the shot clock violation. Great D. Here's Jones. 1:16 left in the third.
Tough break for the defense. I mean, he took the hit, but he didn't get the call.
It's time to take a glance again at that superb block.
Yeah, just some terrific effort there. And you know the whole team will get an energy boost off a block like that one.
Clark against Reed. Pass to Conchar. Trying to get back on track. Minnesota with the rebound. 58 seconds left in the third quarter of the game. And Green comes to help. Back to Noel. And stolen by Clark. It's stolen away. Anderson inside. Clark covers. And stolen by Williams. To the middle. Stolen by Anderson. Pass to Noel. Fast break, Minnesota. Oh, he misses the go-ahead basket. Offensive board. Here's Reed. A slam dunk by Reed.
And when the game is this close, you have to go all out.
He certainly understands his role, huh? When the shot goes up, just crashes the offensive glass.
He's just giving them everything he has. It's why his teammates appreciate and enjoy playing with him.
And we've just finished the third quarter. What a tight game we've got going. The T-Wolves on. And a moment now as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
Talk about painting a magnificent picture with that dime. Just a great decision and a perfect delivery.
A lot of times a spectacular pass is more impressive than a spectacular shot. This is one of those times.
3 tense quarters behind us. One more to go. Thanks for being with us as we get ready for the fourth. Filling in the wings, Edwards and McDaniels. Wells and Gobert, the towering big men at the 4 and the 5. And it's Russell in at the point. So that's the Timberwolves 5.
Oh, man. He got fancy with that finish.
He may be trying to provide the spark they need to break this one open. Now here's Edwards. And Edwards slams it in.
This is who Towns is. An unselfish, versatile big man with great court awareness.
Here's Morant. Picked it out of midair. Stolen by Jackson. Hey, yo, right here. On the wing, Bain. Pass to Adams. Outside for Morant. The 3 from Bain. Rudy Gobert with a rebound. Gobert's got his 4th rebound in this one. Towns with the ball. Back to Edwards. It's McDaniels on the wing. Just 5 on the clock. Pass to Edwards. Adams grabs the miss. Adams has got rebound number 7 tonight. Edwards against Morant. Brooks outside. And here's Jackson. Back to Brooks. From deep, Morant. Rebounded by the Timberwolves. Russell's got 4 rebounds now. Laid it in with a nice touch off the window. And the Timberwolves lead by 4.
They get exactly the matchup they want inside, and it gives them the biggest bucket of the game.
And let's swing it over to the sideline and hear from Allie.
Hey guys, I had a chance to find out what Taylor Jenkins was discussing with his players. He told his players he expects more from them at the line, saying, quote, keep drawing fouls, keep getting to the stripe. But when you do, you got to make it count. Not looking to give those freebies away. Back to you.
Thank you for that, Allie.
And you have to love it. The floor general taking things into his own hands.
Just the aggression they're looking for, man.
No doubt. That's the kind of play that can energize the whole team, and they will take it in a close game like this.
And once he gets to the rim, it's fairly automatic.
Nothing fancy right there. Just takes his 2 points, moves on.
Excellent use of his physical gifts. Goes up strong and captures the board.
It's McDaniels on the wing. Pass to Towns. It's Edwards on the wing.
2 minutes remaining in the game.
And the foul on Steven Adams. That's foul number 2 for him. Russell against Morant. Double team on Russell. 6 on the shot clock. McDaniels passes to Towns. And it's going to be a 24-second violation. They turn it over. Memphis has gone 0 for 2 from outside here in the 4th quarter. Boy, they need something to go to regain some confidence.
No question. Way too many empty possessions for them.
Ice. He has absolute ice in his veins. This guy lives for these moments.
Now here's Edwards. There's a minute 26 left in the final quarter. Back to Russell. Pass to Towns. Lets it go from deep. That falls. Nice assist by Russell. Towns has got himself on the board with a 3 there.
And in the big moments, Towns ups the ante, which allows him to knock down the important shots.
Jackson, pass to Bain. Back to Jackson. Moran against Russell. Jackson with it. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2.
For a big Jackson Jr. has a solid free throw shot, but will the pressure affect him?
And the second free throw, no good. Tough break there.
And by missing that free throw, now a 3 could even the score. Not ideal.
Edwards can't hit. Morant finds Brooks. Back to Morant. To tie it up. Count it. Oh, an enormous three-pointer.
Great to see guys who don't back down under pressure.
He knew what they needed here and was determined to deliver.
Bain against Edwards. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair. Jaren Jackson picks one up.
Heady play to stop that easy layup right there. I mean, make him earn it at the line.
He can't sink it, and that was an important free throw.
And hey, he did just enough to get the lead. That's what's most important.
Oh, he nails it!
Massive points from Morant, the leader of this team, willing to take the big shots.
Edwards, a pass to McDaniels. Back to Edwards. Pass to Towns. Oh, no good!
Well, that was clearly a foul.
3rd personal foul. 3rd team foul.
Oh, he doesn't hit the first. That was the one they really wanted. He's got one more, though.
And pretty reliable from the stripe. Cat accepts the responsibility of stepping up in these spots.
And now they decide to foul intentionally.
Getting a little desperate at this stage. I mean, clock's the big factor.
First free throw is good, and that'll put him up 2. And he hits both free throws here, and it's a 3-point game.
The last make was huge. Now, realistically, the worst-case scenario for them is OT.
And so the big win by Memphis in a tight game. With the late victory, they upset plenty of these hometown fans.
They really should take this win to heart. When the pressure...
Here that don't need to rely solely on their starters. They've got a lot of firepower coming off the bench.
Yeah, I mean, a lot of talent on display for both sides. And that depth makes each team more unpredictable on offense. Both sides have a number of guys who can step up on any given night.
And the starting lineup for the Grizzlies. Brooks and Jackson, the defensive forward pair. Morant and Bain in the backcourt together. And it's Adams in at the 5. Now here's Jackson. George outside. The 3. Drains the triple.
Well, that three-pointer's got to fire up George and the entire team.
Outside Morant. Pass to Jackson. Jackson against Morant. Outside Bain. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Jackson outside. No good on the 3. Now Los Angeles with it.
Well, still a few years out, but the Clippers have to be excited about moving into their own arena in 2024. So So much innovation has gone into the design of the building, and it just looks incredible.
Here's Morant following the score by the Clippers. Kicks it out to Jackson. Pass to Bain. Outside Morant. Here's Adams. Great D that time from Zubac. Amen. And the Clippers felt they needed to build their own arena to establish some identity.
Yeah, no doubt about it. They could be their own franchise away from the shared building with the Lakers. And for so long in LA, they've been treated as sort of the second-rate team, and that just shouldn't happen. So having their own arena, that's moving them well into the right direction.
Now here's Bain. Back to Morant. Brooks against Leonard. Jackson on the wing. They need this. It's rebounded by Morris.
Man, you get so caught up in the bravado of someone scoring on you and you wanting to even the score. Unfortunately, he couldn't answer back.
Here's Morris. Out to Leonard. Jackson outside. The three ball. Leonard can't get it to go. Memphis has gone 1 for 3 from beyond the arc. Brooks outside. Right side Morant. From outside the arc. Can't hit that one. And it's the Clippers taking it the other way. Leonard on the wing. George outside. Morris outside. Pass to Jackson. Zubac with it. Oh, he took the contact and tried to throw it down over the top. Instead, he'll shoot free throws. That's on Steven Adams.
At the line for LA, Ivica Zubac. Taking 2 shots.
The free throw drops from Zubac. So he picks up just 1 from the line that time. Memphis trailing here. Brooks outside. Out to the right wing. Morant, the pass to Jackson. Good, and the setup by Morant. Jackson's got 5.
And Morant is a natural leader, someone who wants to get his guys involved when they're open.
Jackson down low, hounded by Morant. Such a wide open look. Morris has got his second bucket.
Don't want to let him get into a rhythm from out there.
Things just don't seem to be clicking for them offensively.
Yeah, they really need to find a way to get back on track.
Jackson on the wing. Outside for Morant. Pass to Adams. Brooks left side. Jackson outside. And here's Morant, defended by Jackson. Morant, the pass to Jackson. Sinks the tray. Give him 8.
That jumper is pure. Jackson with great touch for a big man. Set him up, let him knock him down.
Now here's Zubac. George outside. 29 seconds left now in the first quarter. Pass to Morris. The Clippers got to hurry. Late clock here. The Clippers rebound. Zubac. And the officials called goaltending, so they'll award the basket.
Yeah, it was just a little late. I mean, he thought he got there, but the ref saw it otherwise.
Here's Morant. Well, he hasn't put up any points yet in this one. Outside Bain. Lets the 3 fly. No good there. And so it's Los Angeles with a 6-point lead at the close of the quarter. They're communicating well and stringing together stops. We're coming right back. Don't go anywhere.
Fans, please give a big round of applause for your Clippers Youth Dance Team.
Hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. And let's get your take, guys, on the scoring breakdown for the Clippers.
Yeah, their early focus on outside scoring has paid off. They're finding plenty of points from three-point land.
Well, not only that, but you love how unselfish they've been to start this game. That's going to get all the guys in a great flow and feeling good. So moving that ball around and scoring off assists is a nice way to play.
The two-way threats of George and Leonard are the wing pair. Morris and Zubats play together in the front court. And it's Jackson in at the point. That's the group for the Clippers starting the second. Payne, no good.
Oh, even though he misses that one, the defense has got to talk about that. And that's a bad miscue. And you can't give up looks like that all game long. Well, not only looking at Paul George get up, look at the guys on the bench loving it from PG.
Moran against Jackson. And it's Moran off the drive. Three-pointer, Brooks. He drops it from range.
That's pretty unselfish there. He sees that there's a better shot on the perimeter and bang, just kicks it out.
Jackson outside. There's the drive. Blocked. And they recover it. Leonard against Moran. Three-pointer. Jackson can't get it to go. Memphis has gone 1 of 2 from deep in the second quarter. Pass to Jackson. Zubats against Moran. And now we have an intentional foul. I'm not sure why.
Yeah, bizarre play, B.A. Not sure what got into him.
It's great to see a fantastic block on replay once again.
Yeah, what a play. I mean, that'll have the offense thinking twice about taking shots in his presence.
And it's the Grizzlies with the ball, trailing by 5. On the wing, Bane. 4 on the clock. Morant with the slam!
B.A., I'm not sure he should be flaunting around the rim like that with this game so close.
Oh, it's risky, but it sure did look good. Jackson finds George. Well, as you know, Grant, this game can be so hard on your body. As a player, how do you determine the difference between being hurt versus being injured?
That's a great question, B.A. Look, sometimes as players, you need someone to protect them from themselves. Today's game, the teams today are so smart about protecting players and preventing things from getting worse. But it really comes down to the players, the doctors, the team overall, just being smart and having a big picture about the injuries.
Now here's Jackson. Well, no scoring yet from him, but that's likely to change. And there's the call on Dylan Brooks. That's his first foul of the game.
And just wasn't able to set up in time.
And here are the Clippers now. Here's Jackson. Out to Leonard. Beyond the arc. Yes. And a nice assist from Jackson. Jackson's got 3 assists in the game.
He has the touch to do some damage from three-point distance.
Morant, the pass to Adams. Ooh, Morris with a steal. And here comes the break. Kicks it out to Jackson. The 3 is up.
2 minutes remain.
Morris can't hit.
And he probably thought he was going to bury that one.
Adams with the ball. Guarded now by Morris. Pass to Bane. 1:44 left in the second period. Back to Morant. Just 5 on the clock. Outside for Brooks. The 3. And it's the Clippers with the rebound. Now here's Jackson. Fires from deep. The rebound by Jackson.
Hey, sometimes you miss even under the best of circumstances.
Bane finds Jackson. And the dunk by Jackson.
Making sure of it with the two-hand slam, B.A.
Yeah, I don't blame him. With the score this tight, you cannot take a chance here. 1:03 left in the second. George against Bane. George passes to Zubats. The kick out to Morris. Oh, and Jackson with the block.
The attention to detail on defense. Jackson reads shooters well and knows when to go for blocks.
Second personal foul. Second team foul.
The free throw drops for Bane. Memphis has gone 2 of 4 from the perimeter in the second so far. From deep, Morant. That one doesn't go. He's just 2 for 5. Morris for 3. And the Clippers miss again.
And the defense got away with one there. I mean, that's a shot he typically makes.
2-second difference between shot and game clock. Bane, the pass to Morant. Now Adams. Outside Bane from the arc. Here's Brooks. Back to Bane. He got it up in time, but it would not fall for him. And the first half comes to an end. We've got a close game going here. The Clippers on top, up 2. Okay, Allie, appreciate it. As we get into this third quarter, as we've seen so far, neither team able to create much separation on the scoreboard. Paul George has been sensational.
Yeah, he played such a smart first half, maximizing his opportunities offensively.
Yeah, I'm thinking back to the first half and wondering, did he take a low percentage shot? Everything efficient.
Getting underway in the second half. Here's the 5 for Taylor Jenkins. They've got Danny Green. John Conchar is out there with Tyus Jones. Then it's Brandon Clark, and it's Williams in at the 4-man position. Here's Conchar, defended by Kennard. Outside, Williams. Pass to Conchar for the lead. And Jones, good for 3. Jones has gotten himself going with a triple, his first basket of the game. And the Clippers call time here. And as the coaches draw up their strategies, the players staying hydrated with some Gatorade. That's key to keeping them at their best all the way up to the buzzer.
It really is. And every one of those players knows it. They're all making sure to stay hydrated. It's impossible to play your A game if you're not getting enough to drink, especially towards the end of games when the physical toll of a long contest really starts to add up.
He gets it in there.
And the team likes to use Kennard as a floor spacing kind of player, but he decides to do damage that time inside.
Jones with the ball. Checked by Wall. Green for 3. And Wall pulls it down. The Clippers in the lead. Here's Powell. And Powell with the stuff.
Just love these opportunities in the open floor to see athleticism like what Norman Powell gave us there.
Outside Jones. Outside Green. Williams from long range. Kennard with the rebound. To the paint. Batum in the post. Working on Clark. Batum gets the bucket.
Some power and some good momentum on that play from Batum. Just ready to get through the defense one way or another.
Pass to Conchar. To the inside. And stolen by Covington. And it's the Clippers on the break. Powell for 3. Grizzlies with the rebound. Down low. Here's Williams. And Williams punches it home.
Oh, just an artful little reverse slam.
Power and style. That was sweet. Jones against Wall. Stolen by Jones. He's got a clear path. Pushing it up now. And Williams punches it home.
A sharp steal and some quick offense cuts it down to a one-possession game. Well done.
Kennard outside. Pass to Batum. Out to Covington. Clock at 6. Back to Batum. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up.
First personal foul.
And Batum playing with some aggressiveness here, drawing that foul.
At the line for your Clippers.
And he makes a first. And a new group getting ready for the Clippers. Morris, he's checked in for Covington. Leonard comes in for Kennard. George, he's checked in for Powell. And it's Jackson in for Wall. The Grizzlies have gone 3 of 5 from the field in this third quarter. Here's Morant. Drives to the hoop. Oh, there's Morant with the slam.
The quick feed of Morant. He's so dangerous when he's cutting to the rim.
Leonard against Brooks. Back to Leonard. The shot won't fall. Now Memphis takes it the other way. Outside Bain. Here's Adams. And the shot counts. He's fouled, and it's a chance for a three-point play. So for the Clippers, Zubac comes in for Batum. And it's Wall in for Jackson.
Well, Adams has his struggles at the free throw line, but he's making strides in that area and still has work to do.
A nice shot by Zubac. We've seen 5 lead changes so far. Neither team able to pull away.
Yeah, this game just feels like it's going to come down to the wire.
Pass to Bain. Outside for Morant. Shot clock at 6. And there's Bain. That one's good. The assist by Brooks.
Such a critical part of how their offense is going to flow. Things are only working when he seems to be on the floor.
George finds Leonard. 36 seconds left in the third. Pass to Zubac. Kicks it to George. Over Bain. The rebound by Jackson. Jackson's got 4 rebounds now. Memphis leading. Here's Morant. Oh, there's Morant with the slam.
Get up there, young fella. Sometimes as a point guard, you got to take it yourself.
Well, it's okay to be selfish when you can flush it like that.
Well, if he's calling his own number, there's a reason for it. They respect the decision-making from him out there.
Here's Zubac. 3 quarters of play and a close one here. It's the Grizzlies up 3. And we're just moments away from the start of quarter. And a worthy candidate tonight as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
Talk about painting a magnificent picture with that dive. Just a great decision and a perfect delivery.
Yeah, those are the kind of plays that you want to put on a canvas. Just beautiful basketball.
3 quarters behind us. We'll start the fourth in what is still anybody's ball game. The two-way threats of George and Leonard in the wing pair. Morris and Zubac play together in the front court. And it's Wall in at the point guard position. So that's the lineup on the floor for the Clippers. Timeout called, the Clippers. Jackson, he's checked in for the Clippers. And keeping us updated from the sideline, Allie LaForce.
Guys, at the last break, I listened to Tyronn Lue address the team. He was really urging them to stay after it, saying, quote, "We're right there, guys. Keep playing for one another, and let's take this game." Bringing the inspiration. Back to you.
As always, Allie, we thank you. Out of bounds, it'll go to the Grizzlies. Well, the Grizzlies' shooting has been excellent so far, around 56%. And for some reason, he decided to foul there.
Yeah, B.A., that's an odd move. Maybe there's something else behind it.
Right side, Morant. Brooks outside. Outside for Morant. From deep, Bain. And a great assist by Morant as that one goes. And the Grizzlies lead by 9.
Their strategy has been pretty simple here in the second half. Attack from three-point range.
Maybe trying to find a little bit more space and ball movement to get guys open at the three-point.
Kicks it out to Jackson. Leonard right side. Just 5 to shoot. And they come right back with their own three-pointer.
Is there another guy in the league who knows when his team needs this kind of lift? Kawhi getting those 3 points right back.
Brooks outside. Morris against Jackson. Back to Brooks. Outside Morant. Tried to come right back with a three of his own, but it's no good. The Clippers shooting at a 48% clip from the floor. Oh, stolen by Morant. Jackson with it. Guarded now by Morris. And they go to the intentional foul.
I mean, I'm just not sure what he was thinking right there. I mean, he needs to get his head in the game.
Morant against Jackson. Outside for Brooks. Off target from three-point range. The Clippers trail. Morris passes to George. Morris on the wing. Defended by Jackson. Payne against George. Out to Leonard. Clock at 4. Jackson outside. 4-3. Unable to get that one. And Memphis taking it the other way now. We're in the fourth quarter here. Just under 2.5 minutes gone by. Payne finds Brooks. Back to Payne. Inside. And there's Adams. That one's good. On the assist by Payne. And the Grizzlies lead by 8. Out to the wing. Zubac against Adams. Kicks it to George. Takes the three. It's rebounded by Memphis. Jackson's got 5 rebounds tonight.
And they're just one foul now away from the penalty.
And let's take a moment to get your take, guys, on the scoring so far for Memphis.
Yeah, what stood out to me was their passing. They moved the ball effortlessly and have been able to find those holes in the defense.
And it seemed like throughout this game, right after the jump ball, they've just been feeling it from distance, getting all the looks they want and continuing to take advantage of that three-point line.
What a night for Jackson so far. This could be the level of play we see from him consistently in future seasons.
The Clippers call timeout. They're down by 12. There's a minute 54 left in the game, and it's a completely new group for the Clippers.
And the other team is running all over them right now.
The timeout before the timeout here, maybe just to cut off the momentum, have a chit-chat with the team to settle down.
So for the Clippers, Morris, he's checked in for Covington. Kawhi Leonard comes in for Powell, and it's Jackson in for Wall. Kennard outside. There's the three. They get it back. Here's Batum. And there's the slam. Dunk to finish it off.
And Batum showing off where he gets in there aggressive and sniffed that one out.
Morant against Jackson. Jackson outside. No good. A bit long that time.
So weird. Sometimes when you get that much time, it can throw you off just as much as having no time.
Batum shot is off.
He had more than enough room to hit that. Just couldn't make it happen.
Payne, the pass to Brooks. Pulls up. Outside Payne. 6 to shoot. Outside for Brooks. Pass to Jackson. From downtown. Oh, the Grizzlies get it back. From deep, Payne. Rebounded by Kawhi Leonard. He shoots. Brooks with the rebound. Jackson with it. Jackson in his pocket. And it's the Clippers on the break. And Leonard with the strong finish.
And that break ignited off of Reggie Jackson. His steal started that entire sequence.
And so it's Memphis with it. They've allowed just 7 points here in the fourth. And there's the call on Reggie Jackson. That's foul number 2 for him. We've got 22 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Morant with it. Clock at 6. From deep three-point range. And they get it back. And so the Grizzlies take the win. Boy, a nice win on the road. By the time this one was winding down, this building was stone cold silent.
And that's
And, of course, David Aldridge is joining us tonight. Tip-off goes to the Clippers. Jackson with it, and checking out Minnesota's opening lineup. The backcourt guards are Russell and Edwards. Underneath in the post, Towns and Gobert. And it's McDaniels in at the 3 spot.
You know, when it comes to the Minnesota Timberwolves, for so long, they've struggled to be competitive. But recently, I think they've started to turn things around. I mean, they've got a nice core. They got a taste of the playoffs recently, and now look to build on that.
6 to shoot. No one near Edwards as he lets it fly. No good on the triple. And it's Jackson with the ball, bringing it up for Los Angeles. Leonard kicks to Jackson. Out to Morris. Edwards against George. That one good for 2. And for the Timberwolves, Clark getting the #1 pick in the 2020 draft certainly helped their turnaround.
Yeah, that's rocket fuel when you're trying to move up, and they got a good one, a special one in Anthony Edwards. That guy is going to help them take major strides forward. This is an organization clearly on the rise.
And sometimes it's as simple as this. Throw it up anywhere near Gobert, and he's going to finish it.
Outside for George. Zubac trying to break loose. And there's Paul George on the assist from Jackson.
Well, he is looking confident. Love how they're using him so far.
And you know what? They're going to keep using him. I mean, he'll be the centerpiece of their offense today. You can bank on that.
To the paint. Another shot. And Gobert with the lay-in.
Towns showing you his unselfishness there, willing to give up the rock if his teammate has something a little better.
Here's George. Jackson finds Leonard. Outside for George. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
Well, when you shoot it as good as Paul George shoots it, it's hard to stay down on his shot fake. It's really remarkable how he gets defenders to bite on it more times than not.
And so he makes both from the line.
Free throw shooting is about mechanics, confidence, and your mental approach. He's locked in from there most every night.
Edwards passes to Towns. Edwards against George. And the pass to Gobert. Clock at 4. And he could not get that one to go. Out of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2. It's on Kawhi Leonard.
And the length of Gobert can be so difficult to deal with. And that's why you have to be physical with him on defense.
Taurean Prince, he's checked in for McDaniels. And here in the first, approaching 3 minutes played, and so they choose to intentionally foul.
Yeah, not sure what that was about. I mean, talk about a brain cramp.
Yeah, yeah, completely a brain fade. I don't know where that came from. Just lost sense of time and the situation.
The 3 from George. Gobert pulls it in for Minnesota. They've gone 2 for 4 from the field so far today. Outside, Towns. Passes it to Russell.
2 minutes remaining in the first.
The kick out to Towns. Prince wide open. And Towns throws it down.
Boy, good effort that time from Towns on the offensive board, ensuring that his team is able to end that possession with points.
And the Clippers decide to take their first timeout here.
Thank you, Clippers.
Los Angeles has gone 1 of 3 from beyond the arc so far in the game. Hey guys, how about the dominant young career Karl Anthony Towns is having?
Very few can dominate like he can, Kevin. Towns is a monster. I mean, averaging a double-double every year of his career so far. So valuable in what he brings to the table.
And the foul is called. He intentionally grabbed him there for some reason. I don't know.
Kevin, all I can think of is that he's trying to slow the game down a little bit.
Right.
That's a stretch, though. Definitely a strange move on his part.
Well, the quickness of Paul George on defense is something that very few players possess. I think he does a fantastic job rushing guys because of his presence.
Outside for Jackson. Up top, Morris. Just 5 on the clock. Lets it go. Los Angeles with another miss.
You're not going to see that very often. Plenty of space, but he just, let's face it, he whiffs on that.
And they go to the intentional foul. The Timberwolves had 2 chances at the line already, making them both.
A year ago, though, Kevin, 78% conversion rate from the free throw line. So that's a nice all-around effort.
And it's Jackson with the ball, bringing it up for Los Angeles. Trailing by 2. Morris looking over the floor. Outside for George. Here's the 3. A rebound by the Timberwolves. Gobert's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. It's 9 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. Back to Towns. Kicks it out to Prince. Launches a three. It's hauled in by Los Angeles. Right side, George. Here's Zubac. Misses, and the dry spell continues.
And typically he has the touch to finish when he's in tight, but not sure on that one.
So at the end of 1 quarter of play, still a close game. Timberwolves ahead, leading.
Fans, please give a big round of applause for your Clippers Youth Dance Team.
And this has been a fairly close game for the first quarter, and we'll see what happens here in the second. And before we move on, what do you guys think about what we've seen so far from the Timberwolves?
Well, when you control the glass, you control the second chance opportunities on both ends.
And, you know, their rebounding advantage has been glaring, simply outworking them on the boards for that entire first quarter.
The wing pairing, George and Leonard. Post tandem for him, Morris and Zubac. And it's Jackson in at the 1. That's who's out there for the Clippers. The Clippers trail. And we see stars, Clark, that dominate with skill. Others do it more with athleticism. Which would you prefer to build around if you were coaching?
If I had to only pick one, Kevin, I'd like to have both skill and athleticism. But skill is so critically important in any sport, particularly basketball. Guys that can shoot, handle the ball, pass it, and do the fundamental things well. And I think that trumps athleticism over the long haul.
Edwards looking it over. Feeds to Towns. Gets it to go from 8 feet. Towns has got the lead up to 3 now for the Timberwolves.
Towns has a rare combination of size and skills. And, you know, when he gets to rock in the painted area, good luck trying to stop him. He's dangerous down there.
An intentional foul committed, but for what purpose, Greg, I'm not sure.
A scene of confusion right there. I can't imagine why he thought it was a good idea to foul there.
Here's Gobert, and finished off by Gobert.
You won't find a higher percentage shot in this league. Gobert from ground zero.
Russell against Jackson. Pass to Zubac. And the Clippers call time here.
And they just can't seem to get going offensively.
I think this timeout, guys, is where you draw up some plays that are guaranteed to create some high percentage shots.
Outside Leonard. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And here's George for 3. The rebound by Prince.
Not sure why he keeps trying his luck from deep here. It's just not his night.
Edwards kicks to Towns. Nice ball movement by Minnesota. Jackson with it. Picked up by Edwards. George with no one around. That's good. And it's Jackson with the assist that time.
Nice setup for one of the game's best shooters. Paul George, cash money on the catch and shoot.
Russell passes to Edwards. Quarter number 2, we're about 2 minutes in. Trying to come right back with the 3 of his own. It's no good. Here's Leonard, and Kawhi Leonard with the slam.
Boy, a wicked dunk by Leonard, showing this defense just how explosive he can be.
And with the 15th pick in the 2011 draft, Kawhi Leonard wasn't highly touted coming out of high school or college.
Listen, even in the pros, recognition took a while. How about this? He won Finals MVP and Defensive Player of the Year before he ever made an All-Star team. Now, one of the 75 greatest.
Edwards, that's good.
Well, that's good work by Prince there, spotting the open man and then putting the ball on target on time right in the shooting pocket.
Jackson kicks to George. And no good. Had a chance to take the lead there. The Timberwolves have gone 3 of their first 5 shots to drop here in the second quarter. And Edwards with the stuff.
Oh, just solid on the one-handed slam.
And guys, when it's a tight ball game like this, he's the guy they want with the ball.
Somebody you can count on. He is an extremely reliable finisher.
And how about the confidence right now from Jackson? Not bashful at attacking and drawing attention from there.
At the line for your Clippers, Reggie Jackson.
And he ends up missing both free throws.
And not what we're accustomed to seeing from him at all from the free throw line.
Towns with the bucket. And it's a 6-point Minnesota lead.
Well, you got to respect and admire the focus of Towns. I mean, he just doesn't get rattled. He just stays with it, embraces the challenge, and keeps coming.
Here's Leonard. Takes it inside.
And how about the role reversal there? I mean, slamming it down right in the face of the big fella.
Russell dishes to Edwards. 1:14 left in the first half of the game. Gobert the pass to Edwards. Russell dishes to Prince. Kept alive, Minnesota. And there's Gobert putting it right back in. And the Timberwolves lead by 6.
And when Gobert goes up, he gets up. Airtime to spare as he slams the putback home.
Jackson. Oh, that's blocked. And that one goes out of bounds. Last touched by Prince. Timberwolves on defense. They lead by 6, their biggest margin.
Oh, George really feeling it right now. Another bucket to his credit.
Now Edwards. Also looking it over. Back to Edwards. It's hauled in by Zubac. 2 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. Jackson kicks to Zubac. Leonard on the wing. And stolen by Prince. And he'll be shooting his first free throw of the game here.
Second team foul.
Free throw good, Edwards.
How about the work ethic of Anthony Edwards? Not to mention that linebacker build and the sweet shooting stroke. But what he wants most is to see his team succeed. That's what you love about AE.
Tries the spin move. And here's Prince outside. And no luck with that time on the buzzer beater. Thank you, David. We'll be back after.
17, the Timberwolves. 22.
And we've got second half action for you. Thus far, a pretty evenly contested game. Without question, George is displaying his skills today.
Man, he's been running wild on him through that first half. Absolute dynamite on offense.
And you know what? I'll be interested to see just how much he's got left in the tank. That first half had to take a lot out of.
On the court for Minnesota, we've got Prince. Reed is out there with Kyle Anderson. And it's McLaughlin in at the point. And with that shot, the Minnesota lead is cut down now to just 3 on the bucket from Covington. Here's Noel. Guarded by Powell. Timberwolves passing it around. Prince, the pass to Anderson. Shoots over Covington. Anderson dishes to Prince. Over Kennard. Prince misses. And so it's Covington who brings up the ball for the Clippers. The kick out to Wall. It's blocked.
Excellent toughness on the defensive end, and that's what Prince does. He's got size, and he's got the will to defend at a high level.
And the Clippers with a whole new lineup now. Daniels, who's checked in for Minnesota. Stolen by Zubac. Driving to the basket. And the dunk by Zubac.
Gotta take care of the ball. They'll punish you if you're that careless.
That's right, and that's severe punishment right there.
Exactly. I mean, when you're running neck to neck, those kinds of mistakes tip the scale.
And here's Anderson for 3. Doesn't get it to drop for him. The Clippers go the other way with it. To the middle. And Morris throws it down.
You know, after averaging just 1 assist per game as a rookie, George has really upgraded his passing.
Timeout called, first of the game for Minnesota.
It's feature time with Whitefox.
A new lineup here for the Timberwolves.
Let's hear it for your Clippers Spirit.
The Timberwolves trail. Here is Edwards. He's got 5 to the inside, trying to go for an alley-oop, but excellent defense and anticipation there to stop it. Here's Leonard, pass to Zubac. Knocked away. Edwards against George. Leonard looking around from past the arc. And Karl Anthony Towns pulls it down. Towns has got 4 rebounds in this game. Edwards with it. Guarded now by Jackson. And the dunk by Towns.
Capable of finding his open guys. Edwards getting better at improving his overall floor awareness. Nice to see.
Jackson kicks to Leonard. And Kawhi Leonard with the slam.
Oh, and he went for the two-hander on the slam, using some muscle.
Some urgency from him there, sure.
I get the feeling, guys, that he may be sensing that this is a critical time in this game.
Edwards finds Prince. Back to Edwards. Just 5 to shoot. Over to the wing. Towns for 3. It's hauled in by the Clippers. 1:52 left to play in the third. Takes it out to Leonard from the arc. That falls. Nice speed that time from George. Leonard's got the lead up to 4 now for the Clippers. They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions. Right now, they need a basket.
Towns, the pass to Russell. Back to Towns. The pass to Edwards. And the foul called on Edwards. That'll be his second foul of the game.
Yeah, way to get there first and be willing to absorb the contact.
No question about it. No flop there. That was a direct shot to the chest.
And that's a block right there. He swats that ball away with some energy.
An emphatic rejection that was. Boy, you got to appreciate that kind of forceful, in-your-face defense.
Outside for Jackson. Jacks up a 3. And again, Los Angeles with the triple.
And Jackson has become a reliable three-point shooter. That's a shot you got to respect.
Outside Edwards. From deep, Prince. Rebound, Kawhi Leonard.
Hey, you know, I like the competitive spirit, but when you look at it, I think he rushed that 3 a little bit because he was trying to get back at his opponent.
Out of bounds. Minnesota takes possession.
Minnesota basketball.
Timberwolves trail by 7. Outside Edwards. To stop the run. Offensive rebound. The layup off target. The Clippers have gone 6 of 8 on field goal attempts in the third. A 75% clip. Morris dishes to Leonard. The shot and game clock separated by 4. Draws contact on the shot, and now a 3-point play chance as he'll head to the line.
Defensive
So Leonard will go to the free throw line. That one is on Towns. For Los Angeles, they have shot 3 of 6 at the foul line.
And last season, as a team, they knocked down 79% of their free throws. So those are numbers you'll be happy with.
And, you know, that just added to their confidence at the offensive end. I mean, knowing that free throw shooting was something they didn't have to worry about gave them a lot of confidence to play freely.
Takes it out to Leonard. Launches it. Sinks the three-pointer. Leonard's got the lead back up to 10 now for Los Angeles.
And they are starting to pull away here as the shots continue to fall.
Yeah, I agree with you.
Kawhi Leonard has been on display for the LA Clippers. He comes away with 11 points in the quarter and is showing no signs of fatigue. We'll take a quick break and then back to the action here. And a chance right now to show you our State Farm assist of the game.
And the definition of teamwork right there, guys. I mean, what great communication between them, and what a beautiful feed.
For me, next to the big-time alley-oops and monster throwdowns, passes like that are probably the next best thing when it comes to sweet-looking NBA highlights.
Fourth quarter of action is upon us. Thanks, as always, for joining us. The wing pairing, George and Leonard. Post tandem for him, Morris and Zubac. And it's Jackson in at the 1 spot. So that's the lineup on the floor for the Clippers. Leonard with no one around. Off target from outside.
Boy, I'm absolutely shocked he didn't get that one to go. Usually he's money from deep.
Here's Gobert. And Gobert throws it down.
And look at the big man get up. When Gobert takes flight, boy, you are in for a show.
Right side, George. Back to Jackson. It's stolen by Edwards. And now Russell pushing it up. No one back to stop him. And it goes down 2 points. Russell's got his first bucket in this one.
Hey, I can't overstate it. I mean, as a defense in transition, you have to locate Russell before he finds the bottom of the net. You got to get to him quickly.
And now we've got some time to check in from the sideline. What you got for us, DA?
Well, guys, over the break, I was able to listen to Tyronn Lue's huddle. He talked about the mindset they need to have and what he wants to see the rest of the way. Engagement at both ends and making good decisions with the ball. Guys?
Thank you, David. Outside, Russell. Towns against Morris. Outside, Towns. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Russell kicks to Edwards. There's the 3. It's hauled in by Los Angeles. On the wing, George. Edwards defending. They get it back. And it's Towns with the ball. He'll bring it up for Minnesota. A great fourth quarter, just giving up 2 points. He muscles it in through the contact, and they call the foul. He's on his way to the free throw line.
And how about the grit and determination in the post? I mean, essential qualities to have late in a close game.
Clippers leading by 5. Just under 2.5 minutes gone here in the final quarter. Outside for George. Three-pointer. Gets it to go from beyond the arc.
In perimeter scoring, I have to imagine it was a topic of discussion at halftime.
Certainly. I mean, they saw a weakness in the perimeter defense and took advantage of it.
Here's Edwards. And the rejection by Zubac. Left side, George. There's the dish to Leonard. He kicks it to Morris. 6 on the shot clock. And stolen by Russell. It's stolen by Morris. In the corner, George with it. Gobert with the block.
And that's why you want Gobert on the floor. He's as good defensively as any big you will ever see.
Morris, no good. Timberwolves trail by 8. Edwards passes to Towns. Traps in the tray.
Man, how about the cool, calm collectedness of Towns? Helps him come through when the game gets snug.
Now here's Leonard. He started closer. And there's the whistle on the shot. Took the foul. Shot misses. He'll be shooting 2.
Wow, he got whacked on that one. Shouldn't be much debate there.
Blatant contact. Straightforward call. Simple.
And he does get the second one. And that increases their lead to 6. Minnesota's gone 1 of 2 from three-point range here in the fourth. 1:09 left in the game. This is it to McDaniels. Out to Edwards. Pass to Towns. On the clock. Over Morris. And the shot is long. And Los Angeles guys shooting in the fourth quarter, not pretty, down around 29%. Back to Jackson. George looking over the floor. Out to Morris. Towns with the steal.
This is a do-or-die possession. They have got to get points.
it really does come down to this. I mean, come up empty, and it's over.
7-second difference, shot and game clock. It's stolen by Gobert. And here's the fast break. Russell leading the way. Nice ball movement by Minnesota. Outside, Towns. From downtown, another miss by Towns. On the wing, Morris. Shoots over Towns. No good. So the Clippers with the win. It was a fantastic ball game, and they did it. All right, David, great job. Thanks so much. And that'll wrap it up.
Very talented.
Yeah, B.A., you know I love great guard play. And, of course, each team has some serious skills at that position. So expect a fast pace of play, lots of threes. It should be one heck of a matchup.
Looking at the starting five for the Minnesota Timberwolves. Towns plays the four with Gobert in the middle. The backcourt, it's Russell and Edwards. And it's McDaniels in at the 3 slot. Now here's McDaniels. Oh, got a piece of it. Edwards finds Russell. It's McDaniels on the wing. Here's Edwards. He can't get it to go. Ooh, some solid defense from Adams. Pass to Brooks. Powered down after the assist led him to the lane.
Tough to miss that man. Desmond Bain read the defense perfectly.
Moran against Edwards. Here's Towns. And it's powered home by Towns.
One sign of a great playmaker, hitting his man in stride.
And Towns' three-pointer is elite. But some don't think centers should float around beyond the arc. What's the balance there, you think, Grant?
Well, I mean, first of all, it just shows how the game has evolved with big guys shooting like him. The bottom line, just play with aggression and don't settle. That triple is a weapon. You also got to use your size and skill inside just as often.
Now here's Edwards. Pass to Towns. Back to Edwards. And it's going to be a goaltending call here, so they will count the bucket.
He almost blocked that shot in time, just a nanosecond late.
Memphis has gone 1 of 2 from three-point land so far. And here's Jackson. Outside Bain. Back to Jackson. Morant with it. Towns covering. Shot clock at 6. Brooks the pass to Jackson. They get the rebound. Outside Morant. Back to Bain. Over to the wing. Puts up a 3. Good. And the setup by Morant.
Impressive accuracy of Desmond Bain. He has put in the work to be a reliable three-point option.
Edwards, the pass to Russell. Here's Gobert. Pass to McDaniels. Now here's Gobert. Oh, it's stolen by Adams. Bain finds Morant. Launches a 3. Karl Anthony Towns comes up with a rebound.
And I'm surprised that didn't go down. I mean, I'm sure he is too.
And here's Edwards outside. Drills it from deep. Edwards got 5.
And that's what they want to do. Get him open looks early.
Here's Morant. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up.
First personal foul. The 2021-22 season, we saw Ja Morant go from a star to a bona fide superstar, averaging over 27 points, 6 assists, and 5 rebounds.
Good on the second one. Well, Smitty, with Morant, his ascension into superstardom was quicker than expected.
BA, before he tweaked his knee, he was in the top 5 for the MVP race, putting himself among the league's elite at the age of 22. And with his passion, he's only going to get better.
Oh, it's blocked by Jackson.
In just one college year, Jaren Jackson averaged 3 blocks a game. He has that potential at this level.
Pass to Towns. Back to Edwards. McDaniels with it. That one's good. This game is all even.
And they may have talked about shot selection coming into this.
Memphis has gone 2 of 5 from deep. Morant against Russell. Yep, that one's good. 6 points for him.
With the ball on the string, Ja Morant is toying with the defense. Beautiful.
Edwards with it. Jackson in his pocket. Back to Edwards. Pass to McDaniels. Outside Edwards. Here's the 3. And the rebound goes to the Grizzlies. From deep, Bain. He's in his comfort zone. 2 for 2 to start this one.
I like that find by Jackson. Young bigs who can see the whole floor. You don't come across them that often.
Edwards, the pass to Gobert. Goes to the reverse layup and drops it in.
Wow. With the defense bearing down on him, he calmly flips in the reverse.
Now 8 seconds separating the 2 clocks. From deep, Morant. Towns with a rebound. The Timberwolves trail. The kick out to Edwards. It's McDaniels on the wing. Back to Towns. Towns, a screen on Brooks. And they'll get another chance. Oh, and the release was before the buzzer, but it's off target. And at the end of 1, a closely contested game so far. It's the Grizzlies.
Please give a big round of applause.
And getting it going again here in the second quarter. Fairly close game so far. All right, guys, what do you think so far on the offensive approach for the Grizzlies?
Well, in my opinion, the way the 3 has been falling for them here early on, you have to think they'll keep firing away.
Another thing they're doing well early on is passing the ball, spreading it around the floor and feeding guys who are well set up to score.
On the court for the Timberwolves, second quarter underway. Towns and Gobert, the towering big men at the 4 and the 5. Filling in the wings, Edwards and McDaniels. And it's Russell in at point guard. Pass to Jackson. And here's Adams. And stolen by Gobert. And here's Edwards. He's got 5.
And that's got to hurt. A turnover for a free run at the rim.
And now we know who has the momentum.
But the truth is, those type of plays are going to happen. You just have to regroup mentally and get back to work.
Pass to Moran. And there's the foul. It's on D'Angelo Russell. That's his first foul.
I have to admit, I mean, it's always a tough decision for the ref on the block charge call.
Here's Moran. He has 6. On the take. From behind the arc. He's off on that one. And Minnesota the other way with it now.
And in trading for Rudy Gobert, the Timberwolves taking a Twin Towers approach with 2 7-footers in their front court. Of course, the outstanding shooting of Karl Anthony Towns means that spacing shouldn't be much of a concern.
Some guys just understand how to generate points. He's one of them.
Morant, the pass to Bane. Outside for Morant. Pass to Jackson. Takes a 3. The rebound by the Timberwolves. Towns has got 4 rebounds now. McDaniels inside. Brooks defending. Kept alive by Minnesota. McDaniels passes to Edwards. 5 to shoot. Let's go with a 3. It's rebounded by Memphis.
And he almost made them regret defending him so loosely.
With the crossover. Oh, plenty of contact on that shot. Officials call the foul, and he'll take 2 free throws now.
Dillon Brooks has had one heck of a start to his career. He's a solid rotational player.
As for Dillon Brooks, he's the glue that holds these guys together, Smitty.
No doubt, B.A., he's their emotional leader on this team. He can take over games at times offensively. He is really the heartbeat of this club.
Towns against Brooks. Here's Gobert. Crafty move. And the layup is up and in. Gobert's gotten his 2nd bucket of the game.
This is who Towns is, an unselfish, versatile big man with great court awareness.
Outside Bane. This one for 3. McDaniels with the rebound. Minnesota has gone 1 for 3 from downtown here in the 2nd. Out of bounds. It'll be Memphis' ball.
And that's a foolish pass. Plain and simple.
Memphis trailing here. And about 3 minutes played now in the 2nd quarter.
2 minutes remaining in the first half. 2 minutes. Minnesota foul. Jaden McDaniel. 2nd personal foul. 13 foul.
Russell against Moran. Outside for Brooks. Jackson for 3. Doesn't go that time. Now Minnesota takes it the other way. McDaniels with it. Guarded by Moran. To the inside. Oh, and Gobert powers it home.
Rudy's showing us what you get when you put size and creativity together.
Timeout called. Memphis. And in the 2nd quarter, a little under 3.5 minutes played already. Outside Moran. Kept alive. Jackson on the wing. Fires the 3. Gets the 3 to fall. Jackson's got his first 3 points of the game.
Nice play, and credit Jaren for being shot ready. He knew the play was coming to him, and he knocked it down.
The shot by Towns, no good.
The defense got lucky there. That's one you expect him to drain.
Morant. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair.
2nd personal foul.
It's going to be on Karl Anthony Towns.
You know, some of Ja Morant's sequences remind you of a young Derrick Rose. He's that explosive.
That one drops. He ties it up. And with the Memphis Grizzlies, Smitty, they felt like an underdog for as long as they've been around.
It seems to fuel each and every guy that plays here. BA, they want to prove the doubters wrong. It's something that has really brought this group together.
Out of bounds, it'll be Grizzlies ball. The Grizzlies have gone 1 for 6 in the second quarter. Not great. Brooks outside. Outside Bain. The three. Oh, and Towns with the block.
The defensive chops of Towns, able to use his length and timing to stifle shooters.
Three-pointer. Gets it to drop. Now 2 of 4.
He's an asset in helping space the floor. He has tremendous touch from range.
3 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Morant with it. Russell covering. From deep. Rebound Minnesota. To the wing on the left. And the foul on Jaren Jackson. That's his first foul of the game.
Second team foul.
And Edwards, here we go.
This is what Steven Adams is known for. A fantastic defensive player with terrific instincts.
All right, good stuff, Allie. And
20. The Timberwolves, 23.
we've got second half action for you. And if the next couple of quarters are similar to the first, this one could go down to the last possession. Boy, you got to like what we're seeing from Anthony Edwards.
And how about his dime dropping in the first half? That was something else.
The engine that makes them run. He's been able to push the action, and he's making great decisions.
We've got Green. John Conchar is out there with Tyus Jones. Then it's Brandon Clark, and it's Williams in at the 4. That's the 5 to begin the second half for Taylor Jenkins. And legacies are defined in the playoffs. Game to game, what's the measure of greatness for a star player in your mind, Grant?
Well, B.A., I think it's all about consistency. The great ones in this league historically bring it every night. They may have a bad game here or there, but for the most part, the energy, the effort, and the consistency is always there.
To the left wing, here's McLaughlin. Off target with the 3. And the Grizzlies shooting just 33% so far in this game. Here's Conchar. Outside, Green. Offline with a 3. Prince down low, working on Green. And he takes that one up and powers it through.
Jordan Prince with that shot. He will watch that one over and over again tonight.
Outside for Green. The 3 nails it from beyond the arc. Green's got himself going here. His first points of the game on the deep ball. Third quarter of basketball. We're about a minute and a half in. Pass to Prince. Here's McLaughlin. Clark covers. Back to Prince. 6 on the shot clock. And here's Reed. A slam dunk by Reed.
Impressive one-hand slam right there, B.A.
Man, as long as he's confident about it, I'm good with it. Maybe use 2 hands next time. He knows where he is. Jones from outside. Anderson pulls it down. Minnesota in the lead. And we're just about 2 minutes into the final half of play now. Here's Prince. Oh, tried to dunk it home, but he drew the foul, and he'll go to the line.
Certain things make Prince a tough cover. Strength, long arms, quickness that can surprise you. If you look back to the Grizzlies postseason last year, there's one thing to remember. For most of their core guys, that was only their second trip to the playoffs.
Well, for that very young Grizzlies team, I'm thinking that playoff experience last year was invaluable, Smitty.
B.A., no question. For every playoff game a young player gets under his belt, the more prepared he is for the next playoff run.
And that's out of bounds. Memphis will retain possession.
Nice deflection there. Really trying to disrupt their offensive flow.
This is called an effort play. Terrific hustle at the defensive end.
Memphis needs to get off a shot. And it's Green missing.
And that's okay. Even though you miss, you had the right guy taking the shot.
Pass to Noel. Back to Prince. Nice pass, nice catch, and a resounding dunk.
Not just hanging out on the perimeter. Prince showing his versatility and can challenge you at the rim.
Now here's Williams. Going inside, and Williams punches it home.
Throws it down emphatically.
He's got serious hop, right? You add that to his ability to penetrate, that's 2 easy points. Pass to Anderson. Here's Prince. Green covering. Here's Noel. And he makes it on the layup.
Look at the unselfishness by Prince. Doesn't have what he wants, keeps the ball moving.
Right side, Williams. The crossover, and Williams punches it home.
Hey, he's showing us the handles a little bit right there. All the way to the rack.
And with the statement finish, too. Don't know how you stop that, man. Kicks it out to Anderson. Back to Prince. Up top, Anderson. And it's blocked by Clark. Outside, Green. Oh, Clark with the slam.
The veteran presence of Danny Green keeping his eyes up, finding his teammate wide open.
Anderson with it. Guarded now by Williams. Pass to Prince. Here's Noel. Back to Prince. Fires for 3. On target from range. Prince has got 9.
When Prince gets it clicking from the perimeter, gets his confidence going, the entire offense benefits.
On the wing, Conchar. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. Minnesota's gone 4 of 9 so far from the perimeter. Anderson inside. Out to the wing. And Clark with a block. Oh, deflected. Here's Williams. And Williams punches it home.
Hey, kept it simple. No reason to get fancy right now, B.A.
Yeah, he's just looking to find shots and produce for his team. And that'll do it for the third quarter. The T-Wolf. And it's time to bring up the State Farm assist to the game.
Now, I know he's a big man, but he's got some point guard in him if he's making passes like this.
Let me tell you, when you can run offense through your bigs, you give the defense just another thing it has to try and take away.
Man, I know I speak for all of us when I say I can't wait to see what kind of finish awaits us here in the fourth quarter. And a look now at the 5 for the Timberwolves to start the fourth quarter. They've got Kyle Anderson, Jordan McLaughlin out there with Jalen Noel. Then there's Taurean Prince, and it's Reed in at center. Morant, pass to Adams. Ooh, and Adams, strong finish.
With the ball in his hands, Ja draws so much defensive attention. Got his teammate a clean look.
There's Morant with the slam.
And that's gotta hurt. A turnover for a free run at the rim.
And now we know who has the momentum.
But the truth is, those type of plays are going to happen. You just have to regroup mentally and get back to work.
And this is exactly how Russell does solid assist numbers. I mean, just great delivery on that play.
Outside for Brooks. To tie it up. Towns with a rebound. Towns has got 6 rebounds here tonight. Up top, Edwards. Stolen by Jackson. Pass to Bain. Back to Jackson. The rebound by the Timberwolves. Towns has got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. Here's Edwards. The layup off target. The Grizzlies have gotten half of their attempts to fall in the fourth. 2 for 4 now. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Moran. First minute and a half of basketball played here in the fourth. Russell, the pass to Edwards. Pass to Towns. Nice move. And it's Towns with the power finish.
Woo! The whole arena felt packed. Towns can just be merciless on offense.
Oh, it's stolen by Towns. Right side, Russell. It's hauled in by Ja Morant.
I'm not sure what happened on that play. May have relaxed a little bit once he got to the rim.
Out to the right wing. With the drive. Pass to Adams. From deep, Payne drops in the three.
He lives for moments like this because he wants to be the guy to hit the clutch shot.
A touch under 2.5 minutes have passed now here in the fourth. And Gobert with the stuff.
I mean, he's tailor-made for those pick and roll sets. Gobert, a big-time finisher on the move.
Morant against Russell. 4-3. Morant, no good.
Okay, when you're trying to make a comeback, you can't be hucking up low percentage threes. You have to find a better shot within the offense.
Russell, the pass to Towns. The kick out to Edwards. Back to Towns. 5 on the clock. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Desmond Bane. That's his first foul of the game.
First personal foul. First team foul.
Russell with the ball. He's picked up by Bane. Edwards against Bane. Shot clock at 5. Edwards, the pass to Towns. And they turn it over. Shot clock violation as the buzzer sounds. And there's a minute 45 left to play in the fourth quarter. Here's Morant. Oh, there's Morant with the slam.
Tremendous effort from Ja Morant, letting his team know they can rely on him.
Jackson against Edwards. Towns. Oh, it's Towns with the finish.
And in the big moments, Towns ups the ante, which allows him to knock down the important shots.
Kicks it out to Jackson. Pass to Adams. Shakes him. That shot is off. Ooh, great D that time from Gobert. And Edwards, here we go. Here's Towns. There's the three. Brooks with the rebound.
And this is exactly who you want taking that shot. You just missed it.
Here's Adams, covered by Towns. Right side, McDaniels. Towns passes to Edwards. 43 seconds left to play in the fourth. Towns finds Gobert.
First personal foul. Second team foul.
Good on the first, and that puts him up 5.
He's an elite defensive talent in the game. The arms of Rudy Gobert just go on forever.
Here's Morant. Cash! What a beautiful shot! Brings him within 3.
Every team needs a closer in the clutch. Morant proving he's that guy.
And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Desmond Bane. So that'll be a second foul of the game. We're in the bonus. We'll go to the line to shoot 2. He gets the first, and that gives him a 4-point cushion. And he cannot convert on the second. That misses. 3-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Money!
There is absolutely no fear in his eyes. He loves the moment.
Incredible shot with everything on the line coming through for his team.
Yeah, and that was a smart move. I mean, you have to foul right there. You just don't want them to run out the clock.
taking 2 shots.
That's good. Going 1 of 2 from the line. And that makes it a 3-point lead. There's 21 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Jackson with a screen on Russell. And here's Morant outside. Oh, bangs home the three. Oh, a tremendous three. We're tied. Now here's Edwards. Here's Gobert. Ooh, no good there. Potential game winner was off the mark. Time expires. We're going to...
Please give a big round of applause for your Grizzlies.
And now we get set for overtime in what has been a stirring contest. Here we go. Inside, it's the pair of Jackson Jr. and Adams. Morant and Bane in the backcourt together. And it's Brooks in at the small forward position. Back to Towns. Lets it go from deep. Adams grabs the miss. Adams has got 6 rebounds in the game. Morant, the pass to Jackson, and it's out of bounds. The Grizzlies able to retain possession here. On defense, the Timberwolves. And here's Morant outside. Minnesota with a rebound. Towns has got his 8th rebound here tonight. And it's McDaniels off the drive. And the shot goes in. And the Timberwolves lead by 2. McDaniels gotten 2 of his 3 shots to go tonight. Russell against Morant. Outside Bane. Pass to Jackson. Driving to the basket. And the officials call goaltending. So they'll award the basket.
I mean, he had the right idea, but his timing was just a little off, and it resulted in a goaltend.
And the free throw is good. Now leading by 1.
No doubt about those free throws. This is why you put the ball in his hands.
Edwards against Bane. Here's Towns. Oh, and Jackson with the block. Now Morant. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Anthony Edwards. That's his first foul of the game.
Second team.
Morant with it. Oh, there's Morant with the slam.
Elite ball handler who can hit from every spot on the floor. Morant lighting them up tonight.
Outside Edwards. It's rebounded by Memphis. Back to Brooks. There's the triple. That basket is good. Off the assist from Jackson. Now it's a 6-point Grizzly lead. And stolen by Bane. Jackson outside. Pass to Adams. And a nice finish on the layup.
You got to bring more than that to stop Steven Adams. Using that strength to fight through contact.
Now here's Russell. Here's Towns. Here's Gobert. Misses in close. Memphis with the ball. It's been 10 straight unanswered. Morant against Russell. Outside Morant. Jackson outside. Launches a 3. And they recover it. Adams, the pass to Jackson. Clock at 6. Outside Morant. From downtown. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time.
They've been a different squad here in overtime. I'm just not seeing the same energy level.
From deep. Ooh, and once again, off the mark by Minnesota.
This OT has been somewhat lackluster, mainly because both teams are clearly exhausted.
And so it's Memphis winning this one. They
Jackson. Let's meet the starting five.
Oh, a lot of history, Richard, between these two teams tonight will be another installment in this terrific rivalry.
And let me say, playing in the same conference, having to go through each other year after year, Yeah, that can breed a little bit of contempt. Let's just say it that way.
Exactly. I'm sure you felt that against rivals in your division and your conference.
Yeah, I think most of the time they felt it against me.
Here are the starters for Los Angeles. The wing pairing, George and Leonard. Post tandem for him, Morris and Zubats. And it's Jackson in at the point guard position. Brooks with no one around. Good, nice assist from Morant.
One of the most dynamic passers to enter this league in a while. Morant, this man is in full control of the offense.
Jackson passes to Leonard. Outside for Jackson. 5 on the clock. Connects from three-point range.
The real. Come at us, and we're coming right back at you.
Yeah, I love the competitive fire right there. You drain a triple on us, and I'm coming for my revenge.
Back to Morant. Stolen by Zubats. Here's Morris. And oh, what a play. He just palms the block. Here's Adams, and Adams with the slam.
Oh, he threw that one down. Adams, one of the fiercest competitors in the league.
Well, if you polled players on who they think the strongest guy in the league, I'm pretty sure Steven Adams would be a top pick.
Now here's Leonard. Outside for Jackson. On the wing, Morris. From outside, off the mark.
And they had some botched coverage that turned into no coverage.
And for Adams, his strength makes him difficult, Richard, to deal with.
Oh, yeah, it's the absolute worst. He set some of the hardest screens in the league, and he's been one of, if not the best offensive rebounders for over the last decade. Look, it takes multiple people to box out that large human.
And here's Jackson, following the three from Jaren Jackson. Jackson kicks to George. Trying to answer back, but that three is off the mark. Time now to turn to our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David.
Well, Kevin, Coach Taylor Jenkins gave me a few minutes to catch up. He's confident in their ability to win the battle at the low post. That's where he'd like to see most of the action take place. Kevin, I think we can expect them to pound the ball down low every chance they get. Let their big men go to work.
Thanks, David.
And you want more of this from Jackson. The more unselfish he is, the better the team.
Outside for Jackson. Off target from three-point range. And it's Leonard with the ball. He'll bring it up for Los Angeles. They trail by 1. They get it again. First quarter of play. We're about 3 minutes in. Outside for Jackson. Back to Morant. A three-pointer off the mark. The Clippers have gone 3 of 7 from the field since we've gotten underway. And George, here we go.
Punishing the rim there. When George makes up his mind he's going to dunk it, there is not much you can do.
One thing you have to admire about the Grizzlies is their high level of effort. These guys play with such determination on every single play.
Even their superstars like Morant. And George gets the whistle that time. That's his first foul. First quarter of play and just over 3.5 minutes in. Brooks outside. Shot clock at 6. Memphis needs to get off a shot here.
And that's why he's one of the best two-way wings out there. George will lock you down on D, and it takes a very special effort to get off a clean shot against him.
The Clippers in the lead. Jackson looking around. In the corner, it's Morris. And there's the whistle. 3-second violation. Memphis has gone 2 of 5 from three-point land here in the first quarter. Morant passes to Jackson. No good from outside.
And he might have thrown himself off when he saw how much space he had from 3.
And And Bain pulls it down. The Grizzlies shouldn't have started out this game about 43%. With the drive, powered down with both hands. We've seen the lead change hands quite a bit in this one.
And guys, I think each team knows they can win this game. Just a matter who can catch that momentum.
Now here's Jackson. Outside Leonard. And he stays with it. Moves back up. Out to Morris. The three. Here's George. And it's George finishing it off.
And I like the anticipation of George on the glass there. A veteran sense of where the miss is going.
Payne for three. And he beats the buzzer. Wow!
Yeah, that's just an amazing way to get that ball off in time.
Talk about being poised under pressure. Big time shot from him there.
1 quarter in the books, and it's been a close one so far. Memphis out in front, up 2. Live from the FedEx Forum. You're watching.
Your Grizzlies, make some noise.
And we hope you're enjoying the game. Both teams tonight keeping things pretty even so far in the scoreboard. And a moment here to take a look at the scoring breakdown for the Grizzlies. Memphis has gone 3 of 7 tonight from three-point territory. Here are the 5 the Clippers have to start the second. The wing pairing, George and Leonard. Post tandem for him, Morris and Zubats. And it's Jackson in at the 1. Nice shot by Brooks.
Spacing the floor. Brooks is comfortable shooting it from deep.
Clippers trail by 5. Right side Jackson. The 3 from George. The Grizzlies pull it in.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time. Ja Morant impressed as a rookie, but in 2022, he really started blowing the roof off.
He's been doing some tremendous things. And how about a 52-point game in February that year? Only 12 of those points came from threes. That's a lot of buckets.
Brooks misses. The Clippers shooting has been a little ragged, just 38% from the field. And George, here we go. And it's George finishing it off.
A fantastic shooter from deep. George forces defenders out, and then that just opens up the driving lanes for him.
Morant scanning the floor. And it's Brooks in the corner. Good, and the nice assist from Morant. Morant's got 4 assists in the game.
Yeah, he's shown terrific control of the pace and the rhythm of this offense.
He's locked in with his teammates right now, setting guys up in perfect position.
So timeout called here, the first for Los Angeles.
Let's get loud once again for your Grizzlies.
We're about a minute and a half into the second quarter now. Jackson against Morant. Nobody near George. And yep, finally drops after rolling around the rim. 8 points for George.
And look how quick on the draw George is. The moment he's got the ball, he's in motion for the shot.
Jackson against Morant. Outside for Jackson. Bain passes to Adams. 4 on the clock. Now here's Morant for 3. The shot, no good. So Los Angeles will take it the other way. Jackson in the corner. Morris outside. Morant with the steal. Over Jackson, and it's sent back by Leonard.
And just a big-time shot-blocking threat. Leonard's instincts on defense are just mind-boggling. Knows when to go after the blocks. And they've done well at taking advantage of some late defensive rotations and getting the ball in the paint.
Up top, Morant, guarded by Jackson. Here's Bain. No good on the shot, a bit long that time.
See, that miss right there, it's why teams try to avoid the mid-range jumper these days.
The shot by George, no good. Memphis has gone to the three-pointer 11 times tonight, nailed 5 of them. Morant reaches to Adams. His second shot goes in, off to a good start, 2 for 2. Richard, safe to say you were a pretty good defender in your day, so tell me, who was the most difficult player you had to defend?
I've had to guard some of the best scorers in NBA history, Michael Jordan, Kobe Bryant, LeBron James, but there is nobody like Kevin Durant. His height, his skill set, KD is probably the most unguardable player we've ever seen.
All Hall of Famers. Wow. And the rejection by Zubac. Leonard attacking. Oh, and the jam by Leonard.
And throw it down, Kawhi. That was nasty. Love watching him go hard and attacking with power.
Grant, the dunk and the foul. A powerhouse move, and he's got a chance for one more at the line. It's on Kawhi Leonard.
In terms of entertainment factor, can any current player top Ja Morant? I mean, we've seen Ja with some vicious in-game throwdown.
And he drives in, lays it up off the glass. Morant's got the lead up to 6 now for Memphis.
When Morant drives, he is just so difficult to stop. His agility, that's what makes beating the D look so easy.
Los Angeles calls timeout. In addition to going over the game plan and making whatever necessary adjustments have to be made, Greg, this timeout also the time for players to get rehydrated or hydrate for the first time with some Gatorade. Plenty of basketball still to be played here, and they have to get recharged.
That's a great point. Without proper hydration, a player can completely run out of gas down the stretch of a game. And that's something that none of these guys can afford to have happen. If you're going to battle all the way to the finish, you have got to be hydrated.
And we have an intentional foul there, GA. Wish I could say why.
That one's pretty strange. I mean, no idea what got into his head right there.
You know, Ja Morant's such a dynamic guard. His combination of speed and creativity, that makes for some tough matchups.
Now 8 seconds separating the two clocks. Jackson against Morant. Morris right side. The three from George. The rebound by Steven Adams. Adams has got his 4th rebound in this one. Bain passes to Jackson. And the dunk by Jackson.
Nice play. And you can see they're gathering momentum.
Yeah, but they can't relax. They've got to keep building on this lead because it is not safe.
George, that's a 2-pointer. And the last shot before the buzzer is off. And so it's the Memphis Grizzlies. Thanks so much, David.
29, the Clippers, 19.
We played through the first half. Plenty of basketball, though, left in this one. And the Grizzlies leading by 10. They've got Clark. Williams is out there with Green. Then it's Tyus Jones. And it's Conchar into the 2 spot. And that's the group for Taylor Jenkins as we begin the second half. And so it's Leonard with it. He'll bring it up for Los Angeles. Down low, here's Wall, and Wall with the slam.
Yeah, I love the court awareness from Kawhi there. Dependable at getting it to his uncovered teammates.
Jones, the pass to Conchar. Fires the 3. It's hauled in by Zubac. Zubac has got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. A 3 from Morris. Rebound by Williams. Memphis has gone 0-2 from deep to start things here in the second half. Passes to Green. Lets the 3 fly. It's hauled in by Los Angeles.
I'm shocked that didn't turn into 3 points. I mean, he makes you pay on those nearly every time.
Leonard with the ball. Guarded now by Clark. Zubac the pass to Wall. Second chance shot. Zubac kicks to Leonard. Offline with his 3. And the Grizzlies leading by 8. And now they decide to foul intentionally.
Yeah, not sure what that was about. I mean, talk about a brain cramp.
Nicholas Batum. He's checked in for Morris.
Nick Batum.
Third quarter of basketball. About a minute and a half in. Now the pass to Concho. And again, Memphis no good. Clippers trail by 8. Outside, George. And Wall kicks to George. From outside the arc, the Clippers rebound. Kicks it out to Leonard. 6 to shoot. From deep three-point range. The shot that time not on target. The Grizzlies are gone 0-4 from the field in the second half. Yet to find the mark.
And how about the impact that Green has on his teammates?
He's been doing it for over a dozen years. A three-point specialist and a starter for the majority of his career. Great veteran presence for them to have in the locker room.
Jones for 3. The shot will not fall. The Clippers go the other way with it. They've been looking out of sync offensively.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill.
One-on-one here. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
First personal foul.
And really the defense fouling there to prevent the layup, but that's exactly what you need to do.
It's his first trip to the line.
Had a success rate from the line last year of about 78%.
That one is no good. Going to high school in the L.A. area, Zaire Williams played on a loaded team.
Yeah, of course, Zaire was a first-round pick in 2021, but he was the high school teammate of B.J. Boston, who was also selected in that draft. You throw in the sons of LeBron and D-Wade, and look, let's just say those gyms were sold out.
2 minutes remaining in the third.
And Williams with the stuff.
Yeah, I mean, maybe could have tried for a more memorable dunk than that one.
And we know he's capable of those memorable ones. Now George, he's got 8, and here's Leonard from 3. He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
Oh, smooth. Guys, very good job getting himself in close enough that he could just tip it back in.
Well said. Those kind of plays in the offensive glass can tell the story sometimes, can't they? Ball against Jones. Outside, Green. And there's the drive. Leonard with the steal. Ball against Jones. Knocks it loose. Williams with the steal. And here's the break. Back to Green. Kicks it out to Jones. Off target with his 3. Clippers trail by 9. Batum with the ball. Williams picks him up. George looking around. Los Angeles calls timeout.
And he has not been on his game here. He's forcing a lot of shots, and the team is suffering because of it. It's time for him to focus on getting his teammates involved.
So Memphis ends up going with the new group.
LA timeout call.
And they just can't seem to get going offensively.
And coach called his timeout to try and reset things on offense. Shake them up a bit so they can hopefully start getting some shots to fall.
Jackson is checked in for Los Angeles.
How about some more cheers for your Grizzlies breakers? Give him a hand.
Here's Leonard. He has 6. 2 on the clock. Batum. And that one hits back iron. It's 9 seconds separating the shot clock and game. And George gets the whistle that time. That's foul number 2 for him.
It's close, but, you know, didn't get on balance quick enough.
Paul George. Second personal foul. 13 foul.
Morant against Jackson. Jackson passes to Morant. This one for 3. It's rebounded by Leonard. Leonard's got 9 rebounds in the game. Getting it done. Inside. For the 3. Los Angeles with another miss. And so it's the Memphis Grizzlies in control with the 9-point lead to end the quarter. Their defense has been active and effective. Don't go anywhere. And it's time now to bring you our State Farm assist of the game.
And how about the floor generalship right here? I mean, showing us why they're always in good hands. He's the man in charge.
He does do a great job steering the ship for them out there and keeping the offense clicking.
And with 3 quarters behind us, let's see what this 4th period holds in store for us. Taking a look at Los Angeles. And small and power forwards, Leonard and Batum. The guard spots filled by Jackson and George. And it's Zubats in at the 5.
Well, in spite of the critics and the injuries, Paul George continues to produce one of the league's truly elite players.
And you mentioned the injuries for Paul George. Let's see, GA, the broken leg, shoulder surgeries, last season a torn elbow ligament.
And I'm sure there are a few others, Kevin. But give him credit to battle through and maintain his greatness tells you something about his competitive will.
Brooks misses. Clippers trail by 7. Jackson in the corner. Outside, George. Left side, Leonard. Good ball movement here by the Clippers. Looking to end his cold spell. Grizzlies with the rebound. They've led by as many as 11 points. Brooks, the pass to Adams. And Adams with the slam.
Oh, why, thank you very much.
He can really fly, and you combine that, Craig, with some nice penetration, too, and you've got 2 points. It's stolen by Adams. And here we go with Brooks running it up the court. And the foul is called. He intentionally grabbed him there for some reason. I don't know.
Kevin, all I can think of is that he's trying to slow the game down a little bit. Right. That's a stretch, though. Definitely a strange move on his part.
Right now, let's send it over to the sidelines and get a report from David Aldridge.
Kevin, during the last break, I heard Tyronn Lue talking with his team. What got on him? He said he's got to see more intensity. He said we put ourselves in this hole. We've got to work our way out of it. Show me you've got what it takes, guys.
Thanks so much, David. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
A massive energy force. Adams is about 270, and that's all nasty. Very hard to contain, and he draws a lot of fouls.
2 shots.
Wow, what, did he have something in his eye on that shot?
Maybe. And it's Batum with the ball, bringing it up for Los Angeles. 9-point game. Zubats finds Leonard. Outside for George. Pass to Jackson. Second shot opportunity. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. Steven Adams picks one up.
And Jackson certainly doesn't lack confidence. A speedy guard who can fill it up in no time.
Good on both.
For a star like him, you get lots of opportunities at the line, and he's great at cashing them in.
Morant against Leonard. Jackson against Morant. Just 5 on the clock. And there's a whistle. That goes on Dylan Brooks. That'll be his 2nd foul of the game.
And really just a great play to sacrifice his body and take the charge.
Fourth quarter of play, and we're about 2.5 minutes through it right now. George against Bain. George, no good. Memphis leading by 7. Brooks, the pass to Jackson. And the dunk by Jackson.
The strong finish from Jackson Jr. He goes up with power inside the paint.
Outside, Batum takes a 3. Good on the triple.
To give a shooter of his caliber that much time to seam it up, oh yeah, you're done.
2 minutes remaining.
Morant outside. Out to Brooks. Bain against George. 6 on the shot clock. Bain passes to Adams. Count the basket. Adams has got 4 points in the quarter.
And nothing seems to faze Adams, even when you get physical with him.
Clippers trail by 8. Leonard looking around. Outside for Jackson. That's good, and it's Leonard with the assist. And it's 7 points for Reggie Jackson.
And good to see Jackson finish closer in. Not a guard who just chucks up threes. Can find the creases with that handle.
13 foul.
Over 3.5 minutes through the final quarter now. Here's Morant. Into the... Oh, wow!
And man, does Morant put on a show. He's got such insane athleticism.
Leonard against Brooks. Over in the corner, Batum lets it go with a three. And again, it's the Clippers from deep.
A calm presence on the court. Batum just goes about his business, even when others are starting to feel the pressure.
Morant against Jackson. And that one's good. Morant.
That is just ridiculous. He is just an absolute surgeon when he has the ball. This man is surgical. There is no way to slow him down when he wants to score.
Batum for three. It's hauled in by Adams.
Good job by the D to stay with him and make that a tough three.
Morant with it. There's 25 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Shot clock at 5. Outside Jackson. The three. The Clippers grab the miss. And here's Leonard. Fires for three. They get the rebound.
And there was a time when folks said George wasn't a clutch shooter. Remember? Not anymore, people.
So it's Memphis picking up the win. It was up for grabs right until the final seconds.
Yeah, and for me, Kevin, what stood out is just the overall trust this group.
David, thank you as always. Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. This is Kevin Harlan saying thank you.